Hello and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities Tarot. My name is Rochelle and I'm coming to you live from the craziest Mercury retrograde I may have ever experienced. Let's start with some prosperity dust. Could definitely use that. Yay! Yeah, oh my god, I get hit so hard yesterday. The last 2 days actually. It's been so intense. I've been dealing with crazy like adrenaline rushes, and it's like I'm worn out, and I don't even know what's going to happen in this reading. I've already had to restart 3 times. My phone yesterday, on top of everything, the charging port is messed up, and I can barely I was freaking out last night because I was like, I can't get my phone to charge, and I figured out a way to make it work, sort of, and also it's a wireless. It has wireless charging capabilities, so I need to get myself a wireless charger. But oh my god, it's been intense. So I'm gonna do another reading in honor of this crazy time. I'm calling this one Glitch in the Matrix. What is Mercury actually fixing? So for me, for example, I had so many opportunities yesterday to flex my patience muscle. And I tell you, my patience muscle is pretty big, in my humble opinion. But it gave way a few times yesterday. But I handled myself. There were times when I had to laugh because I thought I was going to start to scream if I didn't. So yeah, the day went on, it got sillier and sillier, and that helped a lot. But oh my god. Anyway, let's read some cards. Let's look at the glitch in the matrix. I'm gonna start with angel cards, and I do apologize for whatever comes out of my mouth because I feel like I don't have any control. Oh, I love this. We have play. We have 2 angels at the beach kicking around a beach ball. I would not mind being at the beach. I got to be at the beach last weekend, and that was amazing. Amazing. I don't usually get to go because I don't live close enough. So yeah, that's my happy place. And then we have presents. An angel, arms up, enjoying the sun, the god rays, all the good, yummy, warm energy coming down. Being in the moment, enjoying being playful in the moment. This is the antidote. If things get too heavy, find a way to laugh. It does help. It does. It's not easy though. Shifting out of intensity into laughter, but gosh, if you can manage it, it works. Sometimes. Okay, so anyway, let's see. Let's dive into some cards. Where is the glitch actually happening? I'm gonna go to my Osho Zen for this. Where is the glitch actually happening? The glitch in the matrix. Interesting. We have moment to moment. 2 of rainbows. Very much a presence kind of energy, right? Moment to moment. Queen of fire, sharing. Five of water, clinging to the past. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I have a brain for this today. Let me try clarifying. This is sharing. I'm going to fumble through this. So, feel free to click off if that's not it's not your jam. We have Queen of Clouds, morality. Two queens here. Tell me more. Consciousness, Ace of Clouds. This guy again. Nine of Water, laziness. Where's the glitch actually happening? Let me look at this clinging to the past. Ooh, I love this. Breakthrough. This is justice. Feels a little like the Tower, but this is Libra energy. We also have fire. Yeah, we've got fire signs, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Compromise. Six of rainbows. The Master. I always think of Master of Puppets, Metallica. Okay. Might as well look at moment to moment too, shall I? Shall I? Ace of Water, going with the flow. Okay. I think I'm kind of understanding. Ooh, guilt. Eight of Clouds. Probably my whole reading can be in this, just this one question. Eight of Fire, traveling. Okay. Okay. So, so there's this is kind of starting with what I was talking about. It's like, it's learning to go with the flow, be with the energies, be with the emotions that come up because of whatever is being brought to the surface, brought to your attention, you know, something you can't ignore. And it's like, yeah, you can fight it. Yeah, you can resist. But that's, you know, that's going to get you a whole lot of extra pain and friction and discomfort. And, you know, it's all about going with the flow, but there's this guilt. It's like feeling, there's something coming up around like, oh, well, like feeling guilty for, I don't know, why is this guilt here? I don't know, maybe it's residual guilt from, maybe it's, you know, because Mercury retrograde, a part of it is like, you know, stuff is being kind of dredged up. You know, we're looking at our past, you know, the past is coming back, people from the past, you know, all these things. And there's something, you might be experiencing some kind of guilt. Somebody else might be experiencing guilt in relation to you. Maybe you're going with the flow. Maybe you're trying to allow yourself to just relax and be with the energies, but it's like there's something that is like, it's like we have all these hands like grasping at her head, and it's just, it's so uncomfortable. But I, you know, in all the dark clouds, but up above we have all the flowers. It's like trying to rise above the guilt, because guilt, nothing good comes from guilt. It's just, it's an energy that just wears you down, drags you down. And so it's something about needing to rise above the guilt that is that, you know, that you may experience. Like, you know, for me, for example, yesterday, there were moments where I'm like, I really need to just calm down. I really just, my coworker, it's like, yeah, it was very passionate the way you said that. Like, yeah, passionate. And so there's this journey. There's this, it's like working with the guilt. We're going with the flow and trying to work with whatever's coming up. There may be a lot of guilt from the past, but it's like, all right, well, let's lean into that. Let's lean into what we feel is whatever we feel guilt about, whatever we feel we did wrong or messed up somehow. And so, it's nice because we have this go with the flow with moment to moment. It's like, I can't change my past. I can't do anything about whatever happened here, but I can go on some kind of journey. I don't know, maybe you're going to travel. Maybe you're going to, go do it like an inward journey. It does feel very inward because of this moment to moment, but he is on the move. It's one step at a time. It's really being mindful in the moment with the presence, right? And so then we have this, maybe this is what the guilt is referring to, is we have this very, this morality. It's a very much of a shoulding on kind of energy. Shoulding on yourself, shoulding on others. Maybe you feel like others are shoulding on you. And there's a consciousness about this. There's an understanding. It's a clarity about this morality, but this is like a do as I say, not as I do kind of energy. Maybe what's happening is maybe you're noticing where you like to, kind of do a little finger wagging at people, but then you're over there in your corner like, I'm letting a lot of things slide. I'm not showing up the way, like with full integrity or something. It can also be where, this is energy that you're encountering other people who are coming in and being like you, like I said, the shoulding energy, and your clarity around this is like, oh, okay, like this kind of energy, dealing with people who are ignoring the elephant in the room, who don't want to deal with their own problems, so they put it on others, or they like to put their attention and their anybody who's judging, who's like, usually they've got something going on that needs to be dealt with, and they don't like to, and so it's easier to project that onto others. And so anyway, with all this energy here, I feel like you're coming to this place of, okay, how do I lean in a different direction? Well, I can get into this energy of sharing, of what positive energy can I bring to the situation? Can I even bring to myself? Sharing your light, sharing your warmth, your resources. This card does have a kind of a Queen of Pentacles energy, but there's a kind of taking the high road kind of approach here, and practicing radical forgiveness, radical self-acceptance. It's like you need to share more because the situation requires it, or this energy requires it. Because it's such a different energy from this morality. This morality is very shut off. The eyes are completely blocked. There's an inability to see. And here we have this beautiful shining light. You can't not see. It's like everything, and what just came to mind is everything is up for review. There's all these words with Mercury retrograde, and it's like, okay, so if this is where you've been at, you're like, this is a not sharing, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna try to take off those restrictions. and expectations of how people should show up, how I should show up. This is partially coming from this guilt, or tied to it, maybe. Maybe you have a little bit of a taskmaster inside you. It gets a little rigid sometimes. No, I'm not calling myself out. Anyway, there's this, it's leaning into the expansive energy, and it's being like, okay, where have I been focusing on myself, and I need to grab my drink and my slippers and my little pillow and share that with others, because that's serving others, is scientifically proven to make you happier. People who are in service to others, overall, are naturally a lot happier with their own lives. So it's changing the focus. And then, I'm going to do one question. That's okay. Maybe I'll just do one question each day. Every day will be a part of the glitch in the matrix. Anyway, so then we have this breakthrough where you're realizing that you have been compromising yourself for what you thought was the greater good. But these two characters they look so unhappy. It's like, all right, fine, and it's like it could be where you're having a breakthrough in realizing that you've been doing this, or maybe the breakthrough comes with this understanding that, at least for right now, compromise is the best thing to do, even if you're not totally happy about it. Because by fighting against what is, it's just going to disrupt things more, and it's going to make everyone a little bit more, however they show up, combative, on edge, depressed, and so there's this mastery that's this very much is about flexing that patience muscle. It's like, all right, I have to compromise. It can't all be about me. How can I see things from somebody else's perspective? What am I missing? Because miscommunication can be a huge theme during Mercury retrograde. And so there's this mastering this energy, or at least attempting to. It's always a work in progress, right? And this clinging, so this is all kind of leading to this clinging to the past, which feels like this guilt. It's like you're mastering something, but it's like you're getting kind of like a huge wake-up call, just kind of getting slapped in the face with a lot of the past, and realizing that clinging to the past is just continuing to keep you in confusion. Now, another way to read this is that your breakthrough comes from, and this is what kind of wanted to come out in the first place, is like, maybe you are kind of seeing in a new way how you compromising yourself actually hurts you. Maybe there's something about you compromising yourself in the past. Or maybe you didn't compromise in the past, and that's causing guilt or something. I don't know. Apply it as it fits. Apply it as it fits. Let's see if I can get through one more question before I have to end. This would be a good one to have an extended for. I'm going to start doing that soon. Anyway, is this external chaos or internal trigger? I feel like we have both. External chaos or internal trigger? Let me go with the light seers. What are we dealing with here? External? I feel it. Yeah. Well, tell me more. We've got that tower. Scorpio energy. That's external. Well, it could be internal. Let's see. Ooh, High Priestess. For me as a reader, this is all water signs. Cancer and Scorpio and Pisces. So then that could be internal. Oh, and we have Five of Cups in reverse. Interesting. Because here we have, this is the glitch that's actually happening. This is the Five of Cups upright, clinging to the past. Here it's like you recognize where there's a part of you that keeps leaning in that direction, and then you're like, yeah, but yeah, but I've largely worked through a lot of this, or there's my old friend, my old demon friend coming back, and I'm like, no thank you, like thanks but no thanks, because there's a mastery here of, it's like you're learning how to access your intuition, how to tap in. You're doing a deep dive. You're recognizing, if you've been in this kind of morality kind of mindset, you're taking the opportunity to look at, where's that coming from? Why is that there? Why am I showing up in this way? Or why am I allowing other energies to affect me when it's like you're reminding yourself that you don't have to necessarily get caught up in all of that. And that's, and so I feel like the tower could be something that physically happens in your external environment that sends you on this internal journey, because we have this traveling, this internal journey. And tell me about the tower. Ooh, we've got some kitty confirmation. Page of Swords in reverse. Two of Pentacles. Strength, Leo. You could be dealing, okay, so there's definitely some chaotic energy here. This could be maybe somebody you are dealing with who is, I think of this as like the teenager that thinks they know everything, and like to get all argumentative about all the things they know, rolling their eyes and whatever. And it's like, I don't know, that, like, you know, she's carrying all the light bulbs. She's walking over a waterfall. She's got her books. So there's an inability to integrate information. There's a scattered or chaotic kind of mindset. This card doesn't necessarily bring the energy of the argumentative teenager, but, you know, not being willing to do the research or not able to do the research, it puts one into an energy, more chaos, of being more inclined to kitty being more inclined to, like, make a lot of noise without a lot of, like, understanding or knowledge behind it. And so with this Two of Pentacles and this strength, it's like, okay, somehow there's something happening here. You're bringing yourself into balance. You're having to really, like, keep a stiff upper lip, How do you do that? I don't know. And it's there's a juggling of the energy. So if this is an energy that you've been in, you are really paying attention to how you're reacting. And so this tower feels like it's very much it's a shakeup, but it's a positive shakeup. So even if it's something that's happening in your world where you're really having to like lean into, like pull on all of your skills and abilities to like hold your shit together, it's creating there's an epiphany, there's a wake-up call, there's something that you're like, I'm getting it, because this tower, there's no actual destruction happening. It's just it's a sudden like wake up from the universe, and this wake up is what's kind of sending you off on this journey into, there's a spiritual growth that's happening because of this, because of having to handle yourself in tough situations that you might not even, you haven't encountered before. You don't know what to do with yourself. Tell me more about the High Priestess. King of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Wands. King of Swords. Yeah, so you've got, I feel like there, you may have this energy here that like this might be your energy. This could be, again, somebody around you that is very like super focused on the material world. It's all about the money, but really there's a lot of lack in this, a lot of lack mentality. It's like pretending everything's fine when it's not, pretending you have more when you don't. It's a very ungrounded energy, kind of scattered, not reliable. And with this four of Wands, and then this King of Swords, there's like it almost feels like this King of Swords is like this is the person in the room who's able to keep their cool in the chaos and keep their focus. I feel like this is you. This feels like your energy, because you're like, okay, it's like you're able to see under the surface or read between the lines. You're able to, because you're being very honest with yourself about how you are showing up and how that might be getting in your way or how it might be serving you. Like you're aware that your self-awareness is awesome. Kitty thinks so too. And so there's this energy of celebration. It's like you're bringing it's kind of like I was saying, like, well, I'd rather laugh than scream. I'd rather just lean into, what can I do? Like, maybe I can't control a situation. Maybe I can't fix it, but maybe I can bring some fun to it to help diffuse the tension or something. And there's the intelligence here, the ability to, because we have the owl. Yeah, the master. You know yourself, and you're able to speak the truth, and that is a part of what helps. It could be too where, there's somebody here who's like pretending everything's fine and they're partying, and celebrating, and you're over here, it looks like this, looking, he's kind of side-eyeing all of this. Completely different energy, different colors. He's in a different environment. And you're kind of looking at like how people are ignoring the elephant in the room and pretending everything's fine. And there's all this lazy energy, even though, you know, it's like people aren't dealing with their ish, right? And you're just over here like, oh, this is where the clarity is coming in. That okay. And so that's sending you into this whole new realm. Like, you're seeing how other people are handling themselves, and you don't necessarily feel like that is the way. Certainly it's not the way for you. And you're like, I'm gonna go in, because that seems like the only logical way. Using a lot of logic here. And so this 5 of Cups in reverse, we've clarified by the star. Oh, I love that. Aquarian energy. 6 of Wands in reverse. 6 of Swords in reverse. Clarifying this 5 of Cups in reverse. It's like you're caught in the chaos. There's no getting out. You got to go through. And so you're keeping your sights set on your goals, your wishes, your dreams, healing. Yeah, because the star comes after the tower. We have the tower here. So you're in this place of, you're going within and you're healing where you feel like things aren't working out for you, where you feel like, you know, as much as you're trying to remove yourself from the chaos and move to calmer waters, it's like you just keep getting sucked back into the undertow. And so you're just, it's like you're not fighting it, you're using it as a way. It's like, as long as you keep your sight set on, you know, kind of seeing the silver lining, sight set on the horizon, what it is that you want, you are realizing that it's gonna work out. You're not getting caught up in words, the regret, the regret, the guilt. You're giving yourself a free pass to, like, knowing that this is something that is out of your control. You cannot help the chaos. You cannot, no matter what you do, you're not going to achieve the victory you seek, because it's just not the time for that. It's a time to go within and deal with the past. Deal with wherever you've been clinging to the past, and you're successfully managing this. Yeah, so yeah, we got through 2 questions, 2 of the 5. That's okay. You know, the point is the message itself. And this feels like you are handling your shit. I'm going to say it. Who cares? I hear readers swear all the time. It's fine. I'm not monetized anyway. Who cares? I can show boobs and swear. Doesn't matter. There's my rebel coming out. Anyway, let me finish with, I'm gonna go with a rune card. Feels like a good rune card kind of day. Just talking about all this, it's like I feel myself getting riled up again. It's like, and that's fine too. It's like learning to be okay with whatever is there. And that can be tough. That can be really tough, especially when you've been told, like, it's not okay to be whatever yourself. Aha, there it is, Algiz. This is preparing for potential, preparing for the things that lurk in the dark that could get you. We got that snake. We got that eye. It's like knowing that it's not all love and light. Life happens. And sometimes there is crazy stuff that is like there. And so you prepare for it. You be smart about it. Let me find it. Where are you? There we be. Okay. Algiz. Algiz is the rune card that symbolizes protective forces or the need for them to be built into your life. And I feel like that's what's happening here. You are building them into your life, and ultimately you are protected. And that's a part of what you're realizing as you go into your internal world. The elk is an animal that has impressive antlers for warning off and fighting enemies. And drawing this card suggests that you need to turn the spotlight on your own defenses so that you are kept safe from negative energy and negative people. Yeah. Protect yourself by taking care of your own needs, challenging negative thoughts, and ensuring people don't take advantage of your good nature. So that's a part of this sharing too. Share all you want, but share in ways and with people that appreciate it and will reciprocate. This card also points to the importance of trusting and following your instincts, intuition. Combine an instinctive and intuitive approach to life with a resilient approach to negativity, both from others and within yourself. And you have all the ingredients in place for remarkable personal growth and a fulfilling life. Yep, personal growth, that is on the menu, that is on the table. That's the only thing on, well, it's not the only thing. You can choose, you can choose other things on the menu, but I feel like you are. You're like, well, I can let this beat me down or I can rise to the occasion. And how about I play in the process? Find ways to have fun. Go to the beach if you can. Okay, I'm leaving it there. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day wherever you are in the world. And I will see you on the next video. Mwah.